This interview is from Chat City, Preston FM's mid-morning magazine show, live weekdays from 10 till noon.
And the Sochi Winter Games, as I mentioned, start today and this weekend. And while some Olympic sponsors have remained quiet about the controversial Russian anti-gay laws, other companies such as Google and Channel 4 have rebranded to show their support for the LGBT athletes competing in Russia. We sent our intrepid Millie Lavelle to the Lush shop on Fishergate to find out how a cosmetics company is bringing the issue to our high street.
I've walked down the high street this morning and left and right I've been spotting Meals for Two and Love Heart and Cupids, and I've arrived here at Lush this morning with something a little bit different in their window. So I'm going to have a chat with Heather, who's one of the management team here. So Heather, you've got this neon pink triangle in the window. What's that all about?
Okay, so the triangle, it's called the Sign of Love, and it's to raise awareness of the campaign that All Out have at the minute, which is against the anti-gay propaganda happening in Russia.
So this triangle is in every shop in the UK?
It's in every shop in the UK. It's in most shops in the world, but obviously not Russia, because at the minute they're basically causing people to get beaten up for their sexual orientation.
And this is quite a almost political kind of campaign. How do you feel about supporting this in the shop?
I feel really good about having this in the window. Yeah, really, really proud to have this in the window. It's really good that we can use our position on the high street to spread a message like this.
Brilliant. So how have your customers been with receiving this message? Has everybody been as enthusiastic as you are?
I think people have been pleased to see it. We've had a good response on Facebook and social media. I think it's not something that people want to come into the shop so much and chat about openly. I've had a few conversations with people who are keen to talk about personal experiences, but the response hasn't been bad. There's always a worry that you'll get someone coming in and causing a fuss because they're taking offence to it, or it doesn't go with their own personal beliefs.
You've been hearing some quite personal and stories from your customers about the Sign of Love campaign. Have you been working with any community groups or anybody to get support doing this?
We've been working with Isaac Hitchin Project. They do training and support for LGBT in Lancashire. So we've had some leaflets with them which have been really useful to give out to people who maybe don't want to have such a deep discussion in store.
How can people get involved in this campaign?
Well, they can come into the store and have a chat with us. We're doing the Sign of Love hashtag on Facebook and Twitter, so you can post your pictures with your pink triangle drawn on your body anywhere you want.
So they don't have to come in and spend any money and buy a special product and to join in. This is purely just people getting involved?
Yeah, it is the campaign. We're not after your money, we're not after anything from you except support. So you can just show your support, use the hashtag so that we can see all your pictures. You can also go to allout.org/Sign of Love, and they are taking donations there for the campaign, but that's not what we're demanding people do.
So just to remind everybody what Heather told us about their Sign of Love campaign, if you want to join in and help Lush and All Out support the LGBTQ communities in Russia and around the world, all you need to do is draw a pink triangle on your body, take a picture and post it online with the hashtag Sign of Love. You can find out lots of information at their website, allout.org/Sign of Love.
And that was roving reporter Millie Lavelle at the Lush shop. Now, we will be uploading a picture of Millie with the triangle on her body, so that will be going on to our Chat City website. So do let us know if you're joining the All Out Sign of Love campaign. It would be nice to see our Chat City family supporting it with their photo. So I think that's what they're probably doing next door. I think the team have got a camera in there, and they are taking photographs of their bodies with the triangle, so we'll be uploading those later in the week. Now, the photos will be uploaded to Instagram with the sign of love hashtag will be printed as a visual petition and handed to the Russian embassy in London on Valentine's Day. So there's still a week to snap your selfie with a pink triangle. So come on, everybody join in on that one.
For all the latest community news and events,
103.2 Preston FM.
Your community, your radio.
Well, earlier in the show, right at the beginning of the show, our intrepid reporter, Millie Lavelle, was out at the Lush store in Preston. We were talking about LGBT and the Olympics, the Winter Olympics that begin today over there in Sochi. Well, Millie, I think, must be still down at the Lush store. Let's find out what's going on.
I'm still at Lush here. I've been talking to the ladies here about their Sign of Love campaign, and while we were off the air, I found out that Lush has recently won quite a big award for campaigning. So I found Fiona, the store manager, and I'm just going to ask her a little bit more about this award. So come on, tell us all about your award.
So this was a huge surprise for us. We won an award at our Lush International meeting for the best campaigning shop. We shared it with an amazing shop in Spain which campaigned against bullfighting, and ours was for getting out in the community and sharing our message.
So the Sign of Love campaign that you have in the window now, this is not the first time you've done campaigning?
No, it's absolutely not. We tend to do between 3 and 5 campaigns a year nationally, and then we focus on little ones locally that matter to our community as well. We worked last year with Sea Shepherd, particularly with some Cove Guardians who monitor Taiji. We worked with the amazing Lancaster Hunt Sabs who are helping fight the badger cull as well as hunting locally, and Lancaster Badger Group who are campaigning to vaccinate badgers instead of culling them for TB. And we also worked with Save the Harlem Beagles who fight against dogs being bred for animal testing, particularly for cosmetics.
And do you have any plans for some future campaigning?
We do indeed, yes. We're looking to work on some amazing self-esteem and body confidence campaigns, particularly coming up to Ladyfest in October. And we're also hoping to work with Sea Shepherd again because they've got some really massive issues to tackle at the moment, and any funds we can make for them go a long way.
So I've been here a little bit down on your shop floor, and you've had a delivery this morning. There was a fire evacuation first thing. You've got customers. How do you fit this into running a profitable business? Does it not take time away from that?
In a way it does, but it also builds up our business. We believe that we're not an ethical company, we're a company who does things the way business should be done. So for us, talking about our ethics gives our customers something to believe in and to keep investing in, and it allows them to be really confident when they come in, when they buy, and when they talk to our staff. So it's an integral part of everything we do. We don't have to separate it or spend extra time doing it. It's the basic part of how we operate during the day.
We get lots and lots of charity groups involved with Chat City. We interview them, we hear about their campaigns. How can they get involved? Are you open to local groups coming to you? Is there a specific way?
Yeah, we'd love to hear from local groups. The best thing they can do is contact the store. Lush does a fund called the Charity Pot, and we can guide them through the application process, make sure that they know how to access the guidelines and who to speak to. And if they do get Charity Pot funding, then we can also fundraise for them in stores with parties. But there are other ways that we can work with them. So we can do workshops, we can do pamper sessions, and we can even do things like work experience placements. So if they drop us an email or phone the store and ask for me, I'm Fiona, they can get involved with us.
So go on, tell us your email address.
So it's preston@lush.co.uk.
That's nice and simple. Thank you very much, Fiona. It's been great meeting you.
Thank you.
On 103.2 FM.
From Leyland to Longridge
and Wood Plumpton to Walton Le Dale.
It's your community.
Your radio.
Your Preston FM.
We hope you've enjoyed this interview as much as we have. Why not join our Chat City family and give us a tweet at ChatCityPFM.